Hey everybody, this is the weekly update for well, it's the record release week. I don't It's a little bit later than the weekly update's been, but that's because with the weather I haven't had any idea what has been going on. So, yeah, we had to unfortunately we had to cancel last night at BB's. They weren't comfortable asking people to drive out and hang out, and I totally get that. So, that does mean that the only chance, if you are in the Kansas City area, to see us this week, um, for a little while, really, is going to be to come to the record release show at Knuckleheads. So I made a video earlier about that. Uh, we did sell out the Gospel Lounge, and we had every intention of thinking that we were going to be in the Gospel Lounge. But we got moved earlier this week to the saloon, which takes our capacity from 180, or I'm sorry, no, that takes our capacity from 85 to 150. So, um, but that being said, there are really, as of right now on Thursday morning, there's only 15 tickets left of that 150. So, I made a post a little earlier about wouldn't it be cool to sell out twice. Well, it kind of looks like we're on track to do that, honestly. Um, and this is like we haven't been playing any sort of it's sold out low ticket game for the last week. We I did go on the radio and tell everybody it was sold out, so that was not very smart. Um, that being said, there are really only about 15 tickets left. So if you're wanting to see us um, for the release of this record, that would be the chance to do it. Like I said, it's going to be a Knucklehead Saloon. The old number fives are going to open, and they also have a new record out. This came out last summer. It's called That Being Said, which is cool, and you should go check that out. But Sean McDonald will be on guitar, Jacque Garoutte on bass, TJ Earhart on keyboards, um, and then Vivid Jojo on drums. And then Chase McCroy said that he's gonna make a sneak guest appearance. So we've been rehearsing it. The set is cool. Everybody's just about they got their parts down. We got a rehearsal tonight to make sure everybody really does. But we're looking forward to it. I'll have all the merch you can imagine there. You can order it online in advance if you don't want to wait for it. But yeah, and anyway, just a huge thank you to everybody who's bought tickets to that. The 2 years ago we did Marigold, and it sold out including walk-ups. And this year it's really cool to not only just be bumped up a room, which is what I thought was awesome earlier this week, but to almost have sold it out pre-sale a day before that. It feels like we're doing something right. So I appreciate that. Now, that being said, if you're in Wichita, we're going to be at Shamrock on the 15th on Saturday. So if you're not in Kansas City, come see us at Shamrock on the 15th. And then, coming up, we've got Jacque and I are doing a duo at Iron Horse in Leawood, and I'm actually going to play a little bit of upright bass. Not the whole night, but that'll be fun. Then the 21st, we're in Omaha. Shout out to everybody at Omaha. We're at B.Bar on the 21st doing an early show with the Blues Society to help continue to celebrate the record release. The 22nd, we're in Lawrence. Shout out to everybody in Lawrence. We're doing the earlier show, the 7 p.m. show at Jazzhaus on the 22nd. Then the 26th, barring another Snowmageddon. And I say that only because the Snowmageddon has canceled BB's now twice in 2025. Barring some sort of act of God, then we will actually be playing at BB's Lawnside BBQ on the 26th. Um, the 27th, I had a gig at the Oak Room. They have canceled their music for February. I'll be there in March, but the gig on the 27th is not happening right now. And then we'll be at Chelsea's on the 1st. And then also shout out to Magoon's on the 7th. So if you're not able to get to Knuckleheads, or you really enjoyed what you see at Knuckleheads tomorrow, come up and see us at Magoon's. But other cities we're going to be hitting are Tulsa, Rogers, Paola, Lincoln, Lee Summit, Eudora, Eureka Springs, St. Joe. If you're around any of those places, just get on the website, check the schedule. All those dates are up. And then on the 25th at Knuckleheads, we're going to be opening for Allie Venable, which is the third time I've been able to open for her. Her and the band are really cool, so looking forward to that. And the 17th at Replay, we're doing the St. Patrick's Day show. I know it's a Monday, but the lineup looks really fun, and it's going to be the third year in a row we've been able to pull that off too. Other than that, that's kind of what's going on. The streaming for the record goes live. Usually on Spotify, it hits at like 11 p.m. instead of midnight, just because of time zones. So keep an eye out for that. But just I cannot express how much it feels like validating, and also just the amount of gratitude that I have for everybody who's bought tickets. Like I said, the idea of it was a huge deal for us with Marigold to sell out the Gospel Lounge a couple of years ago, and that was with walk-ups. So to only have about 15 tickets left for this is, it, like I said, it really feels like we've accomplished something. So thank you to everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow night.